Special for you right here. This is massive and beautiful. This is the 3-pound Black Angus Tenderloin roast for $149.98 or 5 easy payments of $30. Now this is an advanced order, so you are going to want to choose whether you want this shipped to you November 6th or December 4th. This is your reserve your order for that amazing ship day and that holiday feast. Now this is the largest roast that Rastelli's has ever offered QVC, right?
It is the largest tenderloin roast that we've ever offered. And this is actually, Steve, part of our Black Angus Reserve collection. So this piece of meat is typically reserved for the very, very best steakhouses. But we're approaching the holidays really quickly here. We're in the middle of October already. If you're starting to think about your friends and your family coming over for the holidays and what you're going to cook for them on maybe Christmas, Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, Hanukkah, whatever you're celebrating, this is the piece of meat you want to pick up because it's really the king of all meat, right? It's the filet mignon. This is a tenderloin. So this is the most expensive cut when you go to the steakhouse, and we and QVC have this here for you in this beautiful 3-pound tenderloin roast. I mean, just look at it. You can see it's incredibly lean. Look at all the juice coming out of it. You are going to have just the most tremendous experience with your friends and your family coming over for the holiday. And by the way, this is, you're right, the biggest one we've done, 3 pounds. You're gonna easily, I mean, I'm cutting like 4 to 6 ounce pieces here. You're gonna get sizable slices out of this.
And these are big. I mean, literally our entire
I'm just gonna go ahead and cut this one down.
Earpiece right now is like, oh, that looks so good. I mean, you should smell this in person, guys, because this is so beautiful. I mean, if I was going to a holiday feast and they're like, oh, we're just gonna serve a Black Angus tenderloin roast, and I saw this hit the table, that would be the moment. But truly, when I saw this was in the show, Ray, I gotta admit, this is truly what the Rastelli's brand is all about.
It really is.
High quality, beautiful, bringing the family around the table, serving something, a true experience for everyone to enjoy.
So I want you to see this. You're absolutely right. And listen, the holidays are all about family. And what does your family do when they come over? They get around the table and everybody tells stories and laughs. And really, that's what it's all about, right? And we had a couple years where you weren't able to do that. Thankfully, we can again. So when you are having them come over, you want to give them something that they're going to absolutely love, right? Look at this tenderloin roast. This, I'm going to just turn it and face towards the camera. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 slices out of it. And those are really generous slices, right? So they're going to go a long way towards giving your family and your friends, or even just you and your significant other. I mean, take this, slice it down just like we did here, and you have filet mignon leftovers for a week or two.
Well, honestly, and these are big, nice, beautiful, thick slices here. I mean, this is fantastic. So show us.
That's it. Yep.
This is how you're going to pull this up.
So you're going to receive this just like this when you get it at home. So it's 3 pounds, has the label and the cooking instructions already on it. You're going to want to put this in your refrigerator probably typically maybe 3 to 4 days before you're going to prepare it, just because it's a really big piece of meat. So you're going to want to thaw it out ahead of time. But again, we have all those prep instructions on there for you, the nutritionals, everything to make sure you're going to be able to cook this just as we did here. And it's just so simple. You're going to set your oven, put it in there, forget it. But the thing I wanted you to notice, you could see kind of that netting on the meat. We've netted this already. And what that netting is doing is it's giving you this perfect round shape of that tenderloin when that comes out. So you don't want to take that netting off until you're actually done cooking it. And I actually kept one that way here to show you.
Oh, perfect.
Let me just throw my gloves on because it's going to make us a little bit of a mess here.
Now, I do want to ask you about this casing that is in this bag, because this is an oven bag.
It is an oven bag, yes. So if you want to cook it in that bag, you absolutely can. I actually don't recommend it because I like to get it a little bit more browned by the, which the oven and the heat from the heat hitting the meat causes.
Okay,
but yes, if you want to make it even simpler, the instructions are on there. You can cook it right in the bag just that way. So we've made it as simple as we possibly can for you.
Awesome.
But typically, my father and I and our family, we would take this out of the bag, and it's going to look like this, but raw. Or the net is already on it. You're going to take it, put it in your oven for, I think it's about maybe 2 hours, depending on the time. It's going to give us the exact time. I'm sorry, this one's even faster. 350 to call it 30 to 40 minutes. I'm thinking of our prime rib. That's how fast, 30 to 40 minutes at 350. But once you get it out of the oven, you just want to take your kitchen shears, pull the net up. It comes up really easy, and just cut it off, right? So take that net, just take your scissors. It'll cut off. It'll take you a minute or two, not even.
And this is locking in all that goodness.
Especially if you have sharp scissors. That's exactly right.
Amazing goodness
because these are really dull.
All right, perfect.
Right? But then you're just going to pop it out and it's holding in that beautiful shape of the tenderloin, just like we have here, right? So once you take that net off, you can just throw that in the trash.
Oh, look at this. Beautifully cooked.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
It is, and I'm gonna cut right into it because I want you to see. This one just came out a few minutes ago, but just look how perfectly this is gonna be cooked. So again, in less than an hour, you have the most beautiful tenderloin roast that is gonna just ooze juice. Your family's gonna love it. And it's the best. I mean, it really is. It's the best.
Just gorgeous. I mean, this is truly that wow moment that you want your friends and family to come over. Maybe you're having a nice cocktail party. You want to slice this up super thin, maybe have all that accoutrement around it.
Right.
Just this kind of moment is like that wow that you want everyone to come over and be like, did you prepare this beautiful tenderloin roast?
Right.
And you can say, yes, it's aged filet mignon.
That's exactly right. It's aged for 60 days, right, by your expert butchers. And that's what we do here at Rastelli. It's all about bringing you the very best meat. So when you have your friends and your family around, they can just have the best experience like you're going to have, or maybe you have with our every other items. But Steve, I'm going to go ahead and let you cut this, or cut this for you. Because I want you to try it. Because we've had some great steaks here tonight, right?
I didn't want to ask, but I was like,
no, I'm sorry. I should have given it to you sooner. But we've had some great steaks here tonight, which most of them have been cooked on the grill or in the pan. But I want you to try it when you cook it for like a solid hour, like we did with this tenderloin roast, right? I mean, come on. Goosebumps. I see it. I see it. I see the goosebumps.
Oh my goodness, that is so special. It's like a juice bomb in my mouth right now.
Right?
It's delicious.
It really is. I mean, look at it.
Oh my gosh.
When you get meat that is like this, you can see the juice is just oozing out of that little pocket there, right?
Holy moly.
It's just oozing out of this tenderloin. And typically, the tenderloin is not the most flavorful piece of meat. But with this cut, with all black Angus beef that we've ensured the quality for the last 48 years with the farmers that we work with, this piece of meat is the most flavorful, most tender cut. And again, we're bringing it to you in a way that you don't have to do anything. You don't have to go to the grocery store, buy a tenderloin, try to figure out how to net it, cut all the fat off, figure out how to do all that. We've done it all for you. All you need to do is take a little bit of seasoning, cover the outside, preheat your oven to 350, and 30 to 40 minutes later, you have the best tenderloin experience like we have here. Oh,
this is fantastic. 3 pounds of this black Angus tenderloin roast for $149.98, or 5 easy payments of $30. This is item M93023. You're going to choose. You want this shipped to you November 6th or December 4th. I mean, you are making that reservation for this beautiful cut of meat for your friends, for your family. Maybe it's just a couple of you, as Ray was saying. You're going to be able to have leftovers for many, many days. But this is absolutely spectacular. This is the largest tenderloin roast that Rastelli's has ever brought to QVC, and this is very, very special. Wow, that is delicious. Of all the days I didn't bring a lock and lock to work, I should have today.